Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. This time we're going to be looking at the part 3 reveal. I'm not going to discuss whether you should summon or save on this one because we'll do that more when we look in game. But yeah, we're just basically going to take a look at the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta reveal and take a look at his animations and kit and everything, which I think is pretty cool. So uh, they're going to just take a look at some of his gameplay or animations and see how cool they are, and then we'll look at his kit as well. So being an ultra rare, he's going to get the whole new brush effect, which is pretty cool. I think I think he looks pretty cool. He looks really sick, really sick overall. He's looking crazy. He's looking really cool, man. He's looking really sick. Um, so this is obviously the card. Now they'll show his animations. So I think this is just his standard intro, coming off of the brush effect. This, I assume, is his intercept, which will make sense. Then obviously that's his strike, which looks like he's got blast armor, key attacks, pretty straightforward. Blast armor, some more strikes. What's that? This nullification? That's, I think, his special move. This will be his super move. The Soul Punisher. End screen. A lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. So we'll take a look at his abilities. So, the abilities, Fusion Warrior, obviously. Ultra ability, plus 30% to damage inflicted, key recovery, plus the following effect per support battle member, 5%, 5%. Pretty good stuff. Pretty nice, pretty solid stuff. Then we have his actual abilities. 120% damage inflicted, damage reduction of 60%, arts card draw speed by 1 level, -5 to arts costs, applies attribute upgrade 20% enemy sustained damage or cut effects, charges unique gauge by 40%, applies the following effects to self once 30 time accounts have elapsed. 30% to damage inflicted, 20% to special move damage inflicted, 20% to ultimate damage inflicted, and 50% to key recovery. Pretty insane. Applies the following effects once 60 time accounts have passed. 30% to damage inflicted, increase arts card draw card speed, and plus 50% to key recovery. So the longer the battle goes on, the more powerful he gets. This kind of makes a lot of sense. Damage inflicted buffs get pretty huge. His key gets pretty big as well. Huge key recovery on this guy. Arts card draw speeds goes up by 2 levels, which is pretty high. And 6% damage reduction is pretty good. It's very similar to a lot of good units like MUI and stuff like that, which is pretty crazy. And he's got his unique abilities. So when he performs a cover change, knocks the enemy back to long range if it's against a strike or blast arts attack, which makes sense. Can combo into a special arts card, which is fine. Strike and blast arts cover for cover change is pretty good. Charges his own unique gauge every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. While this character is in one of the following states, if own unique gauge is full, consumes entire unique gauge to counter the enemy's blast arts or most ranged special move or special arts cards. Comboable special arts or ultimate arts. Receiving an attack, slide moving or standing still, sidestepping to the left or right. So that must be this animation here, I believe. So if you look, Burley does this animation here. Yeah, so this is that special. That's his unique gauge. So basically, he would just auto auto rebuttal any long range attack, which is pretty crazy. So we see here Broly gets a couple of strikes in on him, and that obviously fills up the gauge. Then he throws out the special move, and we get the automatic nullification, which is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Slide moving, sidestepping, receiving an attack. That's pretty crazy. Applies the following effects to, should remove these captions, to self-wing counter activates, randomly destroys one of your own cards, and draws a special arts card next and restores 50 ki. So when the counter activates, he automatically gains a special arts card and also restores 50 ki, which is pretty nuts, so to say. Pretty crazy. Then they've got a summon background update, which just a change to the backgrounds for summons, which is pretty cool. I think just to provide some more like clarity and everything like that. I don't think it's anything too crazy. But yeah, pretty cool stuff overall. And then we have a new equipment. Interesting that it seems to be a unique equip for exactly Gogeta, Ultra Gogeta, but hey. And then there's also a new Battle Royale as well, which is for God Key, which is a team that Ultra Gogeta's on, so pretty nuts. Then Awakening Z-Power returns, which is pretty good. Then you get the Happy New Year raid for 2023, which is going to give us medals for Chrono Crystals and Legends Limited Power, and you can use Ultra Skip tickets, which is pretty cool. And then there's also the New Year's Space Time Duel, which gives 2 times Chrono Crystals and 2 times RP. And then we have a returning event for First Form Frieza, which is a free-to-play character. So pretty decent stuff. And new Fierce Fights coming out for Broly as well, which is pretty cool. Full power Broly, so hopefully he's pretty good. And there's also some new equipment for him, which is interesting because there's a new color of equipment, it seems. Which allows you to get more Z equipment. So it's like the old raid equipment. Yeah, overall, some pretty cool stuff. Obviously, we'll take a look at it, a lot of it in game. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. So looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, as always, I will see you guys in the next video. And just as a little sneak, it looks like Shallot and Giblet are going to be fusing as well in the story, which is pretty hype for a lot of people. So yeah, some pretty really rad stuff is happening on Legends, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I think overall it's really, really, really awesome stuff. So for me, I'm super duper chuffed, and yeah, I think, you know, if we're honest, Gogeta is probably the most exciting thing about the announcements here. But yeah, overall, just really, really awesome stuff. I think all this is really cool. Obviously, much of it is much the same, raids and things like that. But I think the release of such a cool character is always awesome for the game. And yeah, look at that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.